Okay, here we go. We are going to draw the front side of our three-dimensional star again. We are going to draw, well, we previously drew the top view. So now what we're going to do is we're going to draw the right side view, like that. There's going to be a couple hidden lines on the bottom that you can't see. And then there's going to be a couple lines that you can see. Shouldn't be that difficult since we've already drawn this, feels like 1,000 times. So here we go. Our paper in a landscape position with the dots at the top. We're going to come off the bottom by 3 or 4, and come off the side by 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Off the bottom, I'm going to put my first dot there. If we recall from previous drawings, the bottom of the star, the 2 points from this point to this point, we'll call them the feet, are 3.5 inches apart. All right. So with the 3.5 inches, now we're ready to draw up our diagonal line to the top of the star on both sides. And we have the one that goes off in that direction is going to be 72 degrees. And then the one that goes off in that direction is 180 minus 72, which equals 108. All right. So put our dot in the middle right there on our protractor. Make sure 90's lined up. Make sure our 0 and our 180 are lined up. And now it's time to draw a little mark here to 72. And we're going to connect the dots. Kind of light line. Boom. And then we're going to do the same thing over here, but we're going for 180. So on the dot, line up 90, line up 80, and then find 110, drop back down to, there we go. And now we're going to connect these, connect the dots, and connect the top right here. Perfect. Okay. Now we need to draw to the bottom of the arm on each side. And that's going to be going this way. You know, that first one, we got 72, now we got 144. 180 minus 144 is 36. So line up our dot, line up our 90, line up our 180, and I'm going for 144. 145 is here, 146, 144, 145, 144. And then push that line out. There we go. Oh, you know what? We forgot to do this. This would have been a little bit faster. We won't have to erase. All right, so we're going to measure this line because all the lines are going to be the same. And it looks like we're at 11 sixteenths, 5 and 11 sixteenths. So then this line here should be 5 and 11 sixteenths. I pushed it way out. There's 11 sixteenths. All right. Okay, now we're ready to do our 36. Line the dot. 0. Find 40. Find 35. There we go. And we are drawing this line to there we go. And now we just attach these. Now, this one is a bit higher than that one over here, so I'm going to kind of cut the difference, because once again, these stars are not going to be perfect. And I'm making sure that this is looking parallel to the grid lines. If so, I'm just going to go ahead and knock that out. There we have it. Good enough, right? Okay. Now what we want to do, since this is our front side view, we need to project over to our right side view. Now, the star is 3/4 inches thick. It was made from 1 pine. So we're gonna get our outer limits here, the feet and the top of the star's head there. And we're gonna project that out over here. This doesn't end up on a grid line here. These are on a grid line. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I want my right side view right around here. Okay, so we have right side, and I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of a light line so I know where to project this to. So, and we're gonna go 3 squares deep because that's 3/4. Go. Pressing too hard, my lead doesn't like that. Okay, so we got a little to erase there. All right, and now we're gonna draw down to that. Kind of clean up our corners a little bit. Maybe darken this a little bit more. There we go. There we go, cool. So this is our right side view. So this is looking at it like this. So we're not going to see this line. It's going to be hidden here. We're not going to see this line because it's going to be hidden here. So really, of well, we can see this point. So let's transfer this point over. So line up your ruler along that line. And this is the point we can see. Boom. And then we can see this here, so we're going to line up those 2 intersections. And then we can't see this line here. So we're going to do this as a hidden line. There we go. And that's it. All right. So now we want to dimension this. The overall height is going to be 5 3/8. else do we need to do? Oh, we can do our, now we're going to assume that these drawings are they're a package. So we're going to keep all of them. So we're not going to have to dimension. We're not going to have to dimension every single thing again. There we go, 3/4 inch. I think that's good. Yeah. So you'll turn this as an assignment. It's the front side, the right side view, and it'll be in the great world of drawings next to your other drawing, your front side view and your top view. And I think we can conclude the star.